Well, a new bill in Georgia that aims to help families of cold case murder victims is now in effect. It is called the Coleman Baker Act.
WALB News 10's Alicia Lewis sits down with an investigator about how this act could be a silver lining for families seeking justice.
The Coleman Baker Act is named after two Georgia murder victims, Sue Coleman and Tara Baker. The act gives crime victims' families the ability to request access to case files if 6 years have passed since their loved one's death. It would also force law enforcement agencies to have a system to accept these requests and reinvestigate if the families call for it.
With this act, is going to be a great thing, and I feel as though that is going to be a great outcome as well. And sometimes, it can feel as though things are not being done. But the investigators, they're out trying to obtain information and everything.
According to Project Cold Case, as of this year, there are over 11,000 cold cases in Georgia, dating all the way back to 1980. That number indicates homicides that have been remained unsolved over time.
You don't have the information that you need to solve a case. And when there are people that are not talking and trying to give you answers, there's not much that the investigators can actually do.
Governor Brian Kemp signed this $5.4 million legislation to expand some of the crime scene technology that help advances DNA showings. The act also calls for 10 agents as well as support staff to be added to the unit with hopes to get families justice.
I really feel as though like the new technology that they're going to spend the money on is definitely going to be a great asset to solving the cases. Now, with my mom passing away and being murdered in 2010, technology wasn't as updated as it is now.
Robinson's mother was murdered 13 years ago in Douglas, and her case is still unsolved.